officially started broadcasting. Alright. I'm going to do the normal shit here. Alright, Steve, I'm just going to rely on you to carry the team.
You guys start yet?
No, I'm about to start. For fair warning, since I'm going to start playing an MRHQ strat to practice, Steve.
Okay, Mike, if you're saying something, there's a lot of echo. I couldn't understand.
Yeah, I'm going to play a MRHQ heavy strat.
Okay.
All right, everybody ready?
Yep.
Go, go, go.
Oh, I was talking to Brad about Warcraft Reforged.
Uh-huh.
And he was saying that when they release that, he'll probably come out of retirement too.
Yeah.
So you're going to get Joe out of retirement, or is that...
Believe it or not, I think we're going to do it.
Really?
Yeah. He said he was going to buy it and then just play the campaigns.
Okay.
And I'm like, dude, you would be an absolute tool if you did that. I was just relentless on him. I said, you have to join us. You have to do that.
It's a tradition.
Exactly. Just waiting for Brian to check in that we're ready. I get the delay set on 0. Okay, he's ready. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
So when you're done updating and you can join, like launch a game, you could actually watch the game internal if you wanted to.
Cool.
You should see it, Dan.
Oh, I got an invite for a game.
He's gonna bail on us. Yeah, I'd rather play online.
What he should do is create an observer team with Eric. Yeah, Dan's got a whole new set of CoH2 friends.
Uh-oh, no, you do not have all the mods. It's one of those bullshit things again. Shit.
With your friends?
No. With your game. Oh, I didn't get the... This is my get Okay. I need to find your email.
Oh, with the mana mod?
Yeah.
So, Kevin, what he's telling you is you're going to be left swinging in the wind.
Make 5 HMGs, place them in random positions.
While he's updating his computer, your men will be dying and screaming. They'll say stuff such as, "What are you doing? Why are you dying?"
That sounds like fun. Oh, well. Here we go.
Do you remember what you did last time? You built that one building and made the HMG?
Barely. Alright, let's try it.
Yeah, so make an HMG and use the PIO to build that first building that's available.
Manamod. Where is it?
Okay, so Mana and I are right. So Kevin, you kind of want to go around here and try to defend.
Which way do I want to go?
Wait, did you see the ping on the screen?
Yeah.
Around here.
Alright. Oh, God, it's built.
Mods, tuning. Is this the right one? Oh, no, hang on, I gotta go. This PC. Documents. Restart this damn thing. Alright, that was easy. Just needed the mod.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Steve, as soon as I'm done over here and Brian's set up, I'm gonna push.
Push in the middle? Okay. Come on, what the hell? I asked you to go this way. Oh.
Supply half track is ready for orders.
Okay, they're overrunning my position on the left now.
We might have to rotate to the middle.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, this is bad that they're taking that.
Yep.
Yeah, let me see.
Ready to execute. That territory will be secured. Location set. Begin conversion.
Nope, they already have a buffer up. Or they are at least trying to get a buffer up. Come on.
Not anymore. Look at that middle shit though, we're gonna have to retake the middle, otherwise we get flanked like crazy.
Let me catch up to where Kevin's at.
Post is now in operation.
Alright, you're here, Steve. I'm gonna rotate back to the right.
Okay.
Alright, Kevin, I'm caught up to you. So,
Alright.
Kevin, what
Yeah.
why don't you rope your guys? Let's start with something more simple.
All right.
Rope your guys,
Yep.
and then just attack move. Click A and
Yep.
right click where Steve is, like in the middle, like where his. So at least you'll get there.
All right. Head to the middle.
Yep, there you go. Don't forget you have a mortar team like straggling the other side, so just rope all of it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't forget to click A. You gotta click A.
Okay.
A and then right click on a spot anywhere in the map. Yep, not left click. Try not to left click.
Oh, that's
right click.
okay.
I mean, sorry. Sorry, A and left click, not right click. And then grab your guys and then A and right click.
Where the hell are they?
If you see, when you click A, you see a reticle. And then that's where you're supposed to get all your guys, like that's where your guys will shoot at. Right? When you get a chance, go back to your main building.
Yep.
Not the big square one. And then you want to click on the HMG dude. Like one guy that has like I think it's the middle one.
Got it.
So at least you can start building one of those. Correct. Yep, build 2 of those, that's fine.
Okay.
Now your guys in the middle.
Yep.
Don't forget you want to click, rope them up and then click A.
Yep.
So that you can attack a spot.
Where should I head?
There you go. You gotta click A. You're not clicking A. You're just right clicking. Click A, and then when you see the reticle, click on the ground. Then you'll shoot at something.
A squad of infantry. Watch the flank! Engage the target! Protect the flank!
Okay, your HMGs are trickier.
Yeah.
Just your HMGs, if you right click and hold it, you'll see it comes up with a cone, like a triangle cone.
Alright, lost him.
Yeah. Don't walk into the bad guys with your HMG. Because the HMG needs to set up before it can fire.
Alright.
Right, so let's grab
Right
the
click.
other one.
Right click and
Right.
cone.
Yep, and hold, and then that's your arc of fire. There you go. Right now what you're doing is you're aiming at the wall, so it's not going to help very much.
Yeah, not
You're
gonna
going to
help.
go in,
Yeah.
and then when you right click and hold it, you will see like different dots. Right? There's like 4 dots. That represents your 4 guys and how they're going to position themselves. Okay?
Yep.
Right, so you want to face
wanna
the
rotate.
cone. You're not facing the cone in a direction where you can shoot at them.
Yeah, I see that.
So they're not going to shoot. Only those 3 other guys are going to shoot.
Ah, I lost it. Shit.
It's okay.
Oh,
Right,
crap.
so that's, with the HMG, you always got to position first and let them walk into your fire.
Yeah. I gotta figure out where they are. I built another one.
Supply Hauptkette is ready for orders.
Okay, you got two HMGs sitting in the base.
Yeah, I'm moving them.
So take one, and don't go to the enemy yet, right? You gotta set up your HMGs where it's always behind enemy lines.
Okay.
So that behind where the enemy is, so that you can use them.
All right.
Regimental headquarters advised.
There we go.
Fusiliers are ready for action. Officer ready to be deployed. Regiment advises. Infantry ready.
Watch out, Kevin will retreat this guy here.
So to retreat a guy, Kevin, you gotta click on the unit, and then click on T to retreat him. Or you can click the little symbol for retreat.
Come on.
Right, Kev, you still have those two guys that you moved up, but you didn't set them up.
Yeah, I gotta figure it out. I see that.
Right? So setting up is that basically that cone thing.
Yep.
Right? So you're gonna move them to a good position to help support, because the HMGs are support teams.
Crew stand ready. Move out. Bring the gun around.
Yeah, with the HMGs, you gotta use them individually, not as a group. So just click on one and go to the right spot to play.
An officer has reported for duty. Officer ready to be deployed.
Sorry, that's a couple of buddies wanted to play. So
Come on.
Relocate! Relocate! Ceasefire! Displace!
Look at Kevin's overlapping field of fire. Just check it out. It's got like 4 HPs.
Oh man.
Oh, roll them
Frickin'
all.
A.
Click T.
Yeah, I just got like. Alright, I'm out.
Oh, he already did.
Shit.
Fucking that 5 guy. Fuck. Nothing. Can't even fucking get out of my base.
Commando abilities ready. Artillery cover has begun. Push your assault. We lost a gun crew. Under fire. Prepare for action.
Stuff.
Council Fusiliers reporting for action. Regimental headquarters advised. Panzer Fusiliers are ready for action. Send orders! Ceasefire! In place! Enemy hostile engaging! Let's go! Move out! Receiving enemy fire! Go! Moving out!
So Kevin, let's
Yeah.
go through some basics. So the second thing here is on that square building, you want to click on escalate to battle phase 1 on the right hand side. That's how you can get tanks and stuff. Right, you see the little arrow that says 1 on it?
Now.
Main building, right, click on that.
Yep.
Right, so that'll get you to like better units.
Alright, I got it.
Right, better units is in different units. It's
Got
not
it.
necessarily better. Because
I got it.
No!
that will open up
Fuck.
for you to build other type second buildings and stuff.
Okay.
Right, so
Prepare for combat. Go ahead, displace. Panzer Fusiliers assigned to the front.
right, so since you have no units left, go
I got
ahead
everything. Yeah, shoot. Okay.
and right. Don't click on the MG anymore. What you need is a. So to cancel the MG, you just click on the portrait of the guy,
Alright.
and then you build a pioneer, which is your engineer,
Panzer Fusiliers are
Okay.
ready for action.
because you need a pioneer to build buildings.
Got it.
Okay, so build a pioneer,
Got it. He's on the
Right.
way. Yep.
and then click on number 2. Queue up number 2 behind it. Alright, so we'll start with some basics for you, and then so
Alright.
you can click on number 2 now if you haven't yet.
I did.
Okay, so when the pioneer comes out, go ahead and build the second building, which is kind of like a square looking building too.
Yeah.
right? So build one of those.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Next.
All right. So okay, let's do
Brian.
that.
That's too
Wow.
close to. Oh my goodness. All right.
All right, and then so when that finishes, so if you look at, let's look at your main building. Let's look at your main building, your main square building. You have a engineer and a MG squad,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go through with you, what all these things do, right? So your engineer squad is the guy with a wrench.
Yep.
Your MG guy is obviously you've used it before. If you
Yep.
look at that oblong rectangle building, the one that you built the mortar team out of,
Yep.
there's 3 units over there. You got your grenadiers, which are basically the staple of your army. So that's your main guys. Now, in the beginning, you built 3 of those. That's a really good number,
Okay.
right? So, and then the mortar team is good, like basically basic arty support. So typically for a build, you want to build like 2 HMGs, and then maybe like 2 mortars. But you want to intersperse the mortars in between the grenadiers. You can just gonna build one at you don't want to build 2 mortar teams. So I would say, we'll work on the build later, right? So now go ahead and take your pioneers and build the 3rd building. You should see another 3rd building show up that's available for you to build. And once you get that 3rd building started, I'll show you
Which one?
There's a 3rd building. So you just go from left to right. So it's a 3rd building. It's called the. You gotta click on your engineers.
Okay.
You got engineer, right?
Yeah.
That's sitting there. Click on your engineer, and then there should be buildings highlighted.
Yep. The 3rd one.
The 3rd one. Build the 3rd one.
Got it.
Okay. Now, if you go to that 2nd building, or that building that you built the mechanized company one, from left to right, you'll see something called Panzer Grenadiers.
Yep.
So those are your elite troops.
Okay.
All right, your elite regular squads. Those guys are really good. Then you got the 2nd one is a half trap.
Yep.
What that does is that it can either upgrade to like a flaming unit, like it throws flame out, or it can just simply be used for transport, getting troops around. But usually people don't use it for that.
Okay.
But that company is good for like if you want to reinforce guys in the field.
The hell?
And then the last one there is a PAC gun, the PAC 40, 7.5 centimeter AT gun. Now that's, hands down the best AT gun in the in the game, as far as killing other tanks. So a couple of these that are interesting to use, right? Now what I want to do is, now that you've built that 3rd building, why don't you click back on your main building and click on number 3. Go to battle phase 3.
Got it.
Okay. Okay. Yep. While you're doing that, let's go to that support armor core that you just built.
Okay.
And you see 3 tanks there, right?
Yep.
Okay. So the Stug 3, which is an assault gun, that's just going to be like your anti-armor. I mean, it's an AT platform, anti-tank platform, but it's sitting on a tank chassis.
Okay.
So those are good against other tanks. Now, it won't take infantry down and stuff, so just have to keep that in mind, but we'll tackle that later. The second thing is that Flak Panzer.
Yep.
And it's Oswin. So what that does is it's good against light vehicles, like and infantry. And then it shoots air as well. So this one was one of those that the Germans remodified to become a ground unit, because they're actually meant to shoot air. So it does shoot air as well. And then the 3rd one is the Panzer IV.
Answer, medium, yep.
So that is going to be your staple tank. Like so most of the German German military, they use that one.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the three like armor pieces that you have. So click on your engineer and build the last building.
Okay. Yep.
So since you're in a fight now, why don't you queue up like 1, 2, 3 of those Panzer IVs?
Hell.
Actually, just queue up 2 of those. So click on that building with tanks in it.
Alright, I got
queue
2
up
coming.
2 of those Panzer IVs, and then we'll save your cash for the third one, for a Panther. Panther is a bigger tank. Now, one of the other things I would like you to do too is I want to get a... Okay, so you see the 3 dudes, the commanders, like you see the number 11 on the bottom of your screen. There's a number 11, right? And then you see some resources, and then you see 3 faces, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, the middle one is called the Feston support.
Yep.
Click on that one.
Okay.
Okay, so now you see like a bunch of things getting lit up.
Yep.
Right? What you can build and like what you can do with it. Okay, so let's hang that for now, because that's going to be basically your commander that you need to do. Okay, so when you click on the last building that you just built.
Okay.
Okay,
The
and then
last one. Yep.
in there you will see 3 more different types of armor, or 3 different types of vehicles.
Yep.
One of them is a Brumbar, and that's really good against like buildings or infantry. It shoots like a big ass bomb, and it, basically, I mean, it's not huge, but it kills stuff. The middle one is the Panther. So it's supposed to be, it's a good tank. You probably want to build at least one of those at some point in time. So click on one of those right now.
Okay.
Okay. And then the last one, which is your Panzerwerfer. So the Panzerwerfer is like a rocket. It fires rockets. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So now you have your 2 medium tanks, your Panzer IVs.
Lost fucking thing.
Click on those 2.
Shit.
And then click on A,
Okay.
and then go into battle. A, right click. I mean A, left click into battle, somewhere in the dark, if you will. Right, where Steve's guys are.
Okay.
Right? Just click A, close to Steve's guys.
Alright.
Right?
On the way.
Alright.
20,000 guys over here getting pinned. Okay, don't go in yet. Don't go in yet. Yeah, okay, just stay there. Yeah, just stay there. That's good. I'm just gonna sight for you guys. Oh, yeah, okay, don't turn around. Just park it over there.
Your key could be helpful.
Okay.
Okay, just A. Go ahead, Kevin. Just click A and into the dark, into the fog of war. It's fine. Because I want to show you how these guys work. Right, what these guys are firing and how these guys fire and everything. So just go ahead and do that. And you see your tanks in action. You can click one at a time, or you can click both of them for now. Okay. You need to click, you highlight them and click A. And then when the reticle shows up, click into the dark somewhere. forget to click A.
Yep.
A into the dark.
Alright, I mean, there's. You want me to move them further in or leave them
Oh,
where they are?
absolutely. You're not
Yeah.
you're not clicking A into the dark yet.
Okay.
You're still clicking on where you can see. Just click into the dark. Just A into the fog of war.
Okay.
Then they'll start moving. A, left click. When you click on A, there's going to be a reticle.
Yep.
When you see the reticle, click somewhere into the dark.
Okay.
And then right click on it. I mean, left click.
Come on.
You must not be clicking A.
Yeah, I am now. Now I got it. Okay, they're moving now.
Okay.
Okay, go to the right. Yes. Great.
You doing that? They're not moving yet. Good. See how those work? So, click into the dark. Go where Steve. Right. Okay, you can go over there if you want. See? Just like that. Don't go into the back. Go into the middle of the map. Where Mike and them are. From your map is go
Okay, I'm
down.
bombing right here. Bombing right here.
Are you clicking A? You gotta click A. Right? There you go. Both of them. Highlight both of them and click A.
Mike, I'm trying to come over to help you guys a little bit.
Sure. No,
Because
gotcha.
I know you guys have like a 20,000 things over there.
Yeah, it feels like it, even if it's not.
Yep.
Okay.
I lost them.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay because we gotta work on the basics first. Which is like how to shoot and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So now go back to your base. What I want you to do is you have a big ass panther over there, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna find him. Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. I got him.
Click on him, and then if you look at the portrait of the tank, on the right hand side there is a little pintle mounted MG42 machine gun. You see that?
No.
So click on the unit itself, and then on the
Oh, I got
right
it.
bottom, yep,
Got it.
upgrade it. Click on that. It costs 50 munitions.
Got it.
Right? So once you click on that, it's going to start upgrading. So just go ahead and let it go.
Yep.
Now, in the meantime, click on this one and go fight again. Same thing that you did, A into the dark. Okay?
Command structure is under attack.
There you go.
Enemy contact. Fire! Fire! Get out of here!
Everybody has no loadout for a big tank. Well, he has an elephant, but I think it's too early to use an elephant.
Yeah, because it's based on his commanders he has.
Where the hell
So
is he?
I told him to do Jaeger armor because he has an elephant.
Okay, go ahead. Press A again. And go deep into enemy
Ah.
territory.
What the hell?
Alright, Kevin?
Come on, move! Tank! Holy crap, this thing sucks. Holy moly, this... Holy moly, this... Ah. Now I'm out
Trying to
there for
get-
a while because I have to go and repair my tanks. Okay, guys.
Alright, Kevin, you
now-
need to click on A into the dark.
Command structure is under attack.
I have to do this. Ah, crap! Because I had to retreat my freaking tanks. Now they have like all kinds of tanks over there.
Alright, Kevin, don't go into that street. Go into the middle. In the middle, Kevin. Where the star is. You see the star?
Okay. Yep,
You
yep,
need
yep.
to, the star is what's going to get you guys your points. Okay. There you go.
Ready for action. Everyone evac! Medium packs are lost.
Okay, good.
Should I build another tank? or-
Absolutely. Build a big one. The same Panther.
Yep.
Okay?
Got it. I can find it.
Okay, they have a big guy. Right? They have that big guy's like the KV8 or something.
Not the Panzer.
No. Build the same one that the Panther
Oh, got it.
out of the last building. That's the one that you want.
Yep, got it.
For this stage of the game, you don't want to build like a small tank, like a medium tank anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Your Panther died, but it's okay.
Yes, he's dead. Yeah.
Well, they
I got
got
another
a really big tank now.
Yeah.
So do I.
Oh,
But I need targets.
Just park it across the river, Mike. Because you got good range, as long as you can see it.
It's a good idea.
Okay. Whenever your other tank comes out, Kevin,
Yeah.
just do the same thing. Upgrade the gun, that little
Okay.
machine gun thing, and then go ahead and bring it into battle.
Yep.
keep losing guys.
Execute command. We are now down to 25 points.
Don't have a choice, buddy. Come on, cannot do that.
Yard Tiger ready.
Yeah, fuck.
Prepare all weapons. Reconnaissance.
Come on. I cannot, come on. Come on, move.
Units consolidate. We are down to 10 points.
See your tank come out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out. It's
All
on
right.
there.
Go ahead.
It's online.
Secure that area. Hold. Regimental HQ.
Come on, get in there, get in there. I don't think we'll be able to make it.
Make a run for the middle.
Yeah, I'm making a run for the middle too. Let's see here. Come on, come on,
You
come
see
on.
that? You
Oh,
killed
man.
the big guy.
Ah,
There you go.
man, I can't get to the middle. No.
Good game, guys.
Oh, shit.
Ah, man.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Mm-mm.
That's how you
It's
do
okay.
it.
Yeah.
I blame Dan G because he's not here.
But you did well, Kevin. This is only the second time you're playing, I think, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, I learned a lot. Thank you, Dan, for helping me with all the strategy. That helps a lot. So,
No problem. I think
if you want
one
to
of
play,
the-
I'll sit out. If you want to play this time, Dan, I'll sit out and watch.
So one of the things, Kevin, is going to help you the most at this point
Yeah.
is basically like you might have to play on your own, like outside of like today.
Yeah.
Today we'll play together, but outside of that, basically just playing against like a easy stock AI, like an easy AI.
Yeah.
Sorry, the stock one, and then just like the thing with the HMGs, right, the machine guns, is that you gotta kind of like understand the positioning of the machine gun.
Yeah. I didn't
Right,
quite
so-
get that. Yep.
Right, so the machine gun is not a unit that you charge into battle with. It's
Okay.
one that you use very strategically. So remember how like when you were playing, what do you call that?
StarCraft.
Warcraft, right? StarCraft, Warcraft.
Yep.
Imagine these are towers. You know how you build your towers behind, and then you kind of like creep them forward.
Yeah.
You gotta think of them that way.
Okay.
Right. So what happens is that those units are units that are gonna be supporting you from behind, except that these are actually dudes that you can move forward with you. Right. So same idea. You want to build them, or you want to face them in the arc. In the HMG 42 is a nice arc. So like that is the only arc that they will shoot at when there's units coming in.
Yeah.
Outside of that, that's how you can, as enemies, you can flank them by going behind their arc.
Okay.
Right? So that's
Yep.
the first thing. The second thing is your mortar teams. They're great units. Always put your mortar teams behind your HMGs. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because you want the HMGs to protect. It's like real life. You want the HMGs to protect your arty.
Yeah.
Right. So that is like the soft arty that you have in the beginning of the game. Is your mortar teams. So I would build 2 of those as well. And then the last and most important is your grenadiers. That's the staple of your army. That's like your guys that you go to battle with.
Okay.
And then those guys, I usually build 3 of those. Right, and then start with that. Now in Warcraft, you did groups, right? Remember control groups?
Yes.
All right. So do the same thing here. I usually do a control group of my grenadiers, which is the main fighting guys, and then I do, like the HMGs. I usually don't do a control group of.
Okay.
Because those are the guys that I just want to place around to basically either they're like an Alamo point, or they're a point where you want to, sometimes you face them towards the star. The star is the most important for you right now because that gets you or gets us the victory points.
Yep.
Right. So I would say maybe what we want to do, offline on your own at some point in time is just log in, play against AI.
Yep.
Just choose a map, any map. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. But you want to get used to
practice.
building the units first. It's kind of like when we played Warcraft, right? First you got to
You need to build.
a build, figure out what the units do, and then from there you proceed to kind of like face the enemy with them, right? Because I think, and what we could do actually right now is why don't you and I play a 1v1? Right? Let's play a 1v1.
You sure? I mean, why don't you? I mean, we don't have to do this. If you guys want
because
to.
I think they got plenty of guys.
Well, my thought was because Steve has a limit of like
This
probably
will
another
be
game
yeah.
until
This will
12.
be my last game.
And
Yep.
the thing is, let Kevin play again because he's going to learn more playing, right?
Okay.
And then let's rematch this.
Okay.
And then once Steve's gone, we'll rotate Eric in, maybe you in, and I'll do I'll help Kevin out.
Well, what I was thinking is you, Eric, Steve, and Brian play. I'll do a 1v1 with Kevin.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm just going to show him everything. Right?
Sounds good.
That's
Okay. You sure that's okay, Dan? If you guys want to play, I'll watch.
that's perfectly fine. Then what happens is when Steve rotates out, then you can watch and you can kind of like see some of the stuff that you and I are
Have an
doing.
invite.
All
Right? So I'm going to invite you to a game, Kevin.
Okay.
So yeah, Kevin, we're used to playing with ourselves all the time, so it's fine.
All right. I'll take this. Company.
Sorry, little levity there.
Yeah, I get it.
where's my Kevin? There he is. All right, so go ahead and join.
Yeah.
Okay, so you be that, and then what we can do is that, remember how we used to play Warcraft and Starcraft that way too? We 1v1, and then we'll I'll just let you build, and then I'll take like the, I think you can you can even take like a, oh, can you take a, oh, you can't take Fog of War off. I didn't realize that. I thought you could.
No,
what
I
you're,
didn't.
what you're better off doing is maybe do you two together versus like like maybe a hard or normal standard AI, and then just he can see what you're doing, you can see what he's doing, and the AI won't be much of a threat.
No, I just want, like, I just rather, oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This way, but don't put it easy, because the easy's the brutal. Gonna be brutal.
No, I'm not even gonna put a mod in there.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. But I've done that. I used to do that in Warcraft 3. So if it's you and him together versus some hard AI or something, and then the thing, Cat, too, is you can mimic Dan's build.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you click on his building, you can see what he's building.
Yeah.
You should have an invite, Eric.
Could you send it again?
Sure. I mean, look, if I was you, Eric, I wouldn't want to play with us either. But, you know, we just got smoked.
Right.
No, actually, that was a good game.
I was watching some of it, and like 75% of it
map.
would be AI students mostly support, like artillery and.
That's what it did.
That's pretty crazy.
See, Steve did a really good job on his side alone. Normally, what would happen against the AI is, like, say, Kevin would try to grab the middle, and then Steve would do what he could on the left. But if he gets folded, he could rotate to the middle with Kevin, because then the flank gets crazy. But do you see where me and Brian were on the right-hand side? Whether you start north or south, whether it's online versus humans or versus this AI, you always want two people on that right side, and that is the key. So if you saw the way Brian and I played it, I thought we played it really well. And with OH and OKW is ideal combo.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah.
So, you see, right now we're in the game. There is a little shoe box. What do you call that? What's that box called?
Open inventory?
Yeah. Go ahead and click on that.
Okay.
Right, and if what commanders do you have right now? If you read to me from left to right.
Okay. Jaeger Armor Doctrine?
Okay, hang on a sec. Jaeger Armor. Okay. I'm sorry. When you click on your commanders, like when you click on the inventory on the main thing, if you click on commanders, where it says you only have 3, or you have more of them? How many?
3. I have 3.
Oh, you only have 3. Okay, so you've loaded out the 3. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, in that case, let me close that out. No problem. So let me see what you have.
I got the Jaeger Armor, Festung Support Doctrine, and German Mechanized Doctrine.
Okay, so in your inventory, you don't have any more commanders other than that.
Those are I only have 3. That's the only option. I can only do 3.
So you see the little up and down arrow?
Okay.
Which one, Steve, again?
So when you go down the
arrow
list,
in the
there's
bottom right,
commanders,
just click
intel bulletins, skins, right? So click on intel bulletins.
Hey, Steve, accept Eric's offer to swap.
Okay.
Okay. So what I figure we'll do is we'll play this map again. We'll do set spots. I'll go right with Brian again.
Okay.
And that's 1 and 4. And then I think Eric's better off going in the middle, Steve, because he doesn't have the experience to cover the whole open left.
Yep. Sure. Sounds good.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right, Dan. You can have me through that again.
Okay,
I
no problem.
wasn't following.
No worries. I just wanted the guys to finish the conversation before we started.
Yeah. All right. So I got the 3 commanders up there.
Okay, so let's start with that. Let's not worry too much about that for now.
Okay. All right.
So what we can do is that I'm gonna record this game.
Yep.
One of the best ways that you can learn is actually if you watch one of my recorded games.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because you get to see what I click on, how I build basically the build itself, right?
Okay.
But it also shows you how to face the HMG in a different in the directions that would help you.
Right.
So I know some of the stuff Dan was saying to Kevin. That's good overall strategy. Like the whole idea is you probably want 1 and 2 HMGs, 1 or 2 mortars. Ultimately, when you get really good, you might get away with 1 HMG. But on most of these 4v4 maps, 2 mortars are always gold.
Makes sense.
Okay, because OH mortars came out right away and they're better early.
All right, Kevin. So we're gonna start, and then the first thing that you want to build is your first building,
Yeah.
followed by first building, followed by your HMG.
Okay.
So click on your main building, build the HMG, and then with your engineers, go ahead and build that first building. And then out of the first building, I would usually build a grenadier first, followed by a mortar team.
They decap your shit and stuff like that,
Right.
and that makes it hard for me and Brian on the right.
Yeah, no,
And what they really wanted to right, so what they did is they left the left alone because they were able to. It's like football, right? If you could run the ball down the middle and right to the defense and blow through them, that's the ultimate like FU from one team to another. You know, running the football in the middle and the other team can't stop it. That's basically what they did to us. All right, he's ready, so I'm going to launch.
Okay.
Sorry, Dan.
And then Kevin, I'll give you the YouTube. I don't know if you follow me on YouTube, but I'll give you the YouTube channel, and then you can rewatch this if you want. Okay, so go ahead and build your first building.
You guys are being good, huh? Now you're used to Eric. All
Is
is
this the
right.
first time Eric's been to your house, then, Mike?
At least it's the first time that I'm aware he's been here. Unless he came by when I wasn't home. I scoped out the place or something.
Got
All right,
3
Dan.
attack dogs.
So I got to get the HMG. What do I have to do to upgrade? Oh,
Yep.
there I go. I got it.
Yep, with the
Got it.
HMG.
Got
Right,
it.
and then in the other building, build a grenadier squad.
Okay. Got it.
Got it?
Yep.
And then I'll try to hold them back so that you can build more shit.
Okay.
Okay. So and then get your grenadier squad and your HMG, and then you see I'm gonna ping. You see that ping?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I want you to defend.
Okay. So I'll send them up there.
Send them up there.
do we take mid?
Yeah, go mid. Center on. This is good building for an HMG, and you really want to cover
On the
here
way.
and there.
Do I want to build any more, Dan, or just hold?
Oh, build another HMG, and then build a mortar team.
Got it.
The code word for that, Kev, is build me up Buttercup.
Buttercup?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So set up your HMG. Don't travel with your HMG in front. You see how you're doing that? That's not
Yeah.
good. Travel with the HMG behind. Okay.
Steve, I'm gonna go munitions to try to support Eric in the middle.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so I got a Grenadier working on the mortar team.
Right. Good. Now your HMG is not set up. You need to set it up.
Do I want to send it where the other team is, or
No.
keep it where-
You need to set it up first. Right now, it's just standing around. You see how it's
Okay.
just standing around, not aiming at anything?
Yeah.
You need to put it behind the sandbags and set it up facing the enemy. Make sense?
Oh, okay.
Right? You want it facing the enemy.
Come on.
You're still not setting it up yet. Go ahead and set it up.
I gotta set it up. How do I set it up? Oh, shit.
Make that cone thing.
They're
Right.
they're sending a whole bunch of people
Right.
all by
Yep.
me.
I'm flanking him, dude.
Okay.
Right?
I'm gonna
Click
come
on your
behind him
guy.
and flank him. Hopefully, he draws it off.
Oh, one guy.
Okay.
Click on one guy. Right? Only your HMG.
Yep.
Click on him. And then right click and then you see the cone exactly where you want it to be. Okay?
This should help you, Eric.
Supply half-track is in action. Standing by for setting of command post.
Got it? You haven't set it up yet.
No, I still haven't figured it out.
Okay. Click on that one MG unit.
Yep.
Okay? And then go ahead,
Yeah, there's like 20,000
right click,
here. There's nothing.
hold,
Yeah.
hold and right
I'm
click.
trying to
and
push
hold.
around.
Yeah.
Hold your right once it's highlighted, right click and hold it, and then you see the cone show up. See it yet?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now I see it. Okay.
Gotcha. Good. Right?
There we go. Yeah, now it's set. Boy, it took a while to figure it out. Okay. Yeah, it's set.
Go ahead and set that up.
Yep.
Nope, it's not setting up yet.
Oh, I thought it is.
I'm gonna do what I can, Steve, and then I got a route.
Okay.
But I am
If
trying
they're
to
like sending
hurt him.
2 colors over.
Oh yeah, you definitely get hammered.
Click
Yeah.
on the unit.
And then they're like behind
And
me
then
too. They're like not only
click
that,
on your
they're
right
like,
click.
decapping my back too.
Yeah. You might have to fall back and hold with Eric towards the middle.
Okay, I
Yeah.
think
Because it looks
it's looks like
They
it's set up
sent
now.
everybody by you.
No, it's not set up yet.
Mobile command
Okay.
has been set. The static post is
When it's
now
set
in
up,
operation.
you see the guy has the machine gun on his shoulder?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not set up.
Maybe
Look
I'm
at-
looking at.
Look at my guy in the middle, right here. You see how he's set up? He's on the ground.
Yeah.
Fuel, yes, please.
So that's
Here.
how you want to set him up.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe I'm
You
looking at
got
the
it,
wrong
yep.
guy because I thought I did set up the one near my bunker. But you want me to do this for the guys over here too? I guess that's the thing.
No, this is the guy that you need to do because that's
Yeah,
that's,
yeah,
they're gonna attack over there,
Okay.
right?
I'm decapping ammunition, Steve.
Okay.
You see what I'm doing? I was hoping
Yeah,
that
I
bought
see
you
it.
time.
That's good. Thanks.
Now it's set.
Better. Now you're aiming at the wrong direction, so just keep that in
Okay.
mind.
All right. Where do I want to
So,
aim? Towards the
Eric,
north?
if you could bring your mortar up a little bit to hit this guy, I'm gonna try to
What
hurt
you
him,
want to
but-
do is set up behind.
Behind.
You want to set up behind the sandbag. You see the sandbags right there?
Yeah.
See, right over
And
here.
then you aim the cone in an arc that you can cover all the guys. Okay?
So you burn him out?
Let me see what you're doing here.
Now available
You're
for
still in
operation.
front of the sandbags. You want to be behind them so that they can take cover. Right, and then you're aiming kind of like at the. You want your. No, the sandbags. The sandbags are right here.
Right here. Okay.
Behind them, you're still in front of them. That's
Oh,
why.
right here. Oh.
Right. Now, when you, right, and then now if you right-click and hold, the cone will show up, and you want to cover an arc of like it's almost like a 90-degree
I'm
arc.
pushing Eric with you.
Yeah.
So make sure that you can cover a lot of room, so that if the guys walk into this space,
Me.
you have time.
Come
They
on.
can. No, you're clicking them out again. You don't want them out of behind cover. When you click on your guy, you will see dots, right?
Yep.
So if you line up the dots behind, so each one of those dots represent where your guys are going to line up behind the sandbag. Right?
Yeah.
Watch it, Eric.
Okay?
I think finally got it.
There you
Fine.
go. Okay?
Oh,
So
shit.
if you,
Okay. We're good.
if you click on your guy right now, your HMG,
Yeah.
you will see that it's behind cover,
Yeah.
and you see the arc, right, where it's going to fire.
Yep.
Usually, like if you look at that right hand part of your arc, it's in the water somewhere,
Yeah.
right? So you want to adjust it by right clicking again, so that it covers less of the water, so you can cover as much to the left as possible.
If you get barrage that, never mind.
Right? That's it.
Combat promotion! Regimental headquarters advised. Panzer Fusiliers are ready for action. Officer, ready to be deployed. Regiment
Okay.
advises.
Excellent. That's great cover, right?
Wow.
So now what happened is when you click on your grenadiers, it's the same thing, right? So let's say, and then try to click on A and click on this thing. Click on A and click on this flag here. Right? Did you use A?
Yep.
Put A and then this circle here. A, and then once you see the reticle,
Supply half charges
just
ready
put
for
the reticle. Nope, it's going the wrong way.
Okay.
Okay, A, and then here. Nope, it didn't go there. So the reticle has to go there, right? A, and then left click, and everybody will go there, or that unit will go there. Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. So let's do the next thing, which is what you need to do. Is
this
now
guy-
that you are
That's
getting
really
to
want
spot,
this place here.
right? What I want you to do is move your HMG up to cover that guy while he's getting the flag. Okay.
Mm.
Go ahead. Yep.
I mean, fucking
Good.
bastard.
Now,
Eh, Ah.
Yeah, Steve.
go ahead and set it up. Set it up.
What is that?
If I go too far.
Yeah, like they really want that spot there.
No,
Yeah,
you
they
keep
do,
changing your
you know what
spot.
it is,
Just
you're
set it up
weak.
once.
What is that?
Anytime you move,
You're
it's
weak.
gonna. There
Yeah,
you go.
right.
Okay. You see how those guys like hit the deck right away?
Yeah.
Right. So that's what your HMG gives you.
Fucking lost my.
Okay. So now you see your guy's a little bit weak, right? He's got 3 guys left.
My HMG. Fuck.
Right? You see there's 3 guys left of your grenadier.
Yeah.
All right. So routing. Click on the unit and click on the exclamation mark.
Okay, I'm bombing right here.
Just that guy, and click on the exclamation mark.
You need 18 guns.
Just to route the guy back to home base. on your grenadier. There you go. All right. So now you have a second grenadier, hopefully, maybe not. Build a second grenadier.
Fuck, they stole this. They stole your thing, Aaron.
Build a second
Yep.
grenadier. You need 3 grenadiers. Okay. In the meantime, let's bring your mortar team, which is this guy here,
Yep.
up to where, up to over here, where your HMG is, and always put it behind your HMG. So click. Okay. See your HMG is like shooting at the guy. Okay. In the meantime, at your base, click on your grenadier, the one that you have 3 guys.
Yep.
If you click on that guy, you can actually reinforce him. So reinforce is
Fucking shit. What?
get one more. There you go. You got it reinforced. You
Ah.
won, but we'll play another one.
All right.
I mean that's.
Yeah.
So now you basically. So what we've gone through is basically positioning your HMG. That's
Okay.
the first thing you need to do. Right, so to position your HMG is very important because that's gonna be the difference between being able to hold the position and not being able to hold the position in the early part of the game.
Okay.
Right? So here, let me quit this and then we'll restart again. Right, so the next thing I want you to do is when you build that, get the HMG out, get it to the spot, build that building, get 1 grenadier out, and then get a mortar team.
Okay.
Right, so the grenadier goes with the HMG. Always lead with the grenadier because those are your infantry. Right, the HMG team. If you lead with them, you're going to get shoot up by almost any other unit. Right, unless they're set up, they don't fight very well. Okay. All right, so we're doing the same thing again.
Okay.
Okay, let's get it started. Right, so once you set it up at this, hopefully it's the same position. Actually, we should have played positions. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll just ping and then, why don't we do this? You go to the same position no matter where we start. And hopefully it's not at the north side, or else you're gonna have to. The next one we play, we're just gonna do positions so that it won't be it'll be easier for you to just focus on, like you don't have to worry about the map wise. Kevin, the charge is $110 an hour, by the way.
Yeah, I do owe you.
This is the same rate for my tennis.
She's giving you a discount.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what a discount.
All right, so almost the same spot. Go ahead and do the same thing, and you take the same position. Right, take the same position as in. I want you to go to the same spots and cover the same things.
Reporting for action.
Good. I like the fact that you started off your HMG right away. That's excellent.
Yep.
Yep. That's all you need to do.
Regimental headquarters advised. Panzer Fusiliers are ready for
You
action.
get the grenadier. Cool. So move your grenadier right. So move them up there to the spot, and you can include the
Up there to the star.
Yep, to this one right here. The same one that you were doing
Okay.
the last time.
Let this one go.
Good, you're leading with them. Now, the way that you take victory points, or any point at all, is that you have to be inside the circle. You see how it's like ticking down now?
Yep.
Right? So if you back up into that same spot, right? So your HMG, put them behind the bunker again, or behind the thing again, like what we did the last time. Behind the sandbags. So that, and then good overlapping field of fire.
Good job, Steve.
Thanks.
Young Panzer has arrived.
Good.
Command level can
Now build a mortar team.
Fucking guys keep coming out here.
Okay, mortar team's out.
Good. Now I want you to place the mortar team behind some bushes over here. Behind a tree.
Got it.
Got it?
Okay, I'm bombing right here. Right there.
And then the mortar
Right,
team,
don't
you
go in, don't go
kind
in,
of sort
bombing.
of
You got it.
do the same thing, where you set it up, and then the difference is instead of the cone, you will see an arrow. So you want to face it towards where they want to
Oh,
fire.
behind us, right here. Right here. Ah, fuck.
forward elements report and keep with 3 unit lost.
Worried about that. I get fucking creamed.
The Fusiliers assigned to the front.
You keep.
Okay.
Wow. Man, you can really see the AI bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, watch out, Eric.
Okay, let me see if you
got
got
it.
it set up. You got it set up. Perfect. So now anybody coming into your field of fire,
Panzer Fusiliers are ready.
your mortar team start shooting by itself.
Yep.
We lost a gun.
Watch out again, Eric. Right here.
Okay. Okay. So now what I want you to do is click on your
Okay, I'm
main
bombing right here.
building.
Oh, the
You
big
got it,
building?
man.
Yep, the square building, the first one, and
Yeah.
then click on the number 1 to upgrade it.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay. Cool.
An officer is taking the field for duty. Halt! Like a man, get a turret ready. Halt! Right, right!
Upgrading.
Okay. Good. Okay.
Got it.
Now that you've finished upgrading, build a second building.
Got it. It's going. Yep, there it is.
Good.
Okay.
So, what I want you to build with your second building.
Yep.
Okay. So now, let me show you one thing first. So you see this guy over here,
Yeah.
right? So he's called what we call troops in the open. We don't
Okay.
want him to be standing around because when the first engagement happens, they're gonna be like standing in the open. So you
Yeah.
want to put them in somewhere safe, right? Somewhere behind cover, just like real guys. So if you look at my guys over here, they're behind cover in some barrels, right? So
Yeah.
if somebody attacks them, they got cover right away.
Yep.
Whereas your guys are out in the open,
They're in the open.
they'll
Okay.
get shoot up. So what I want you to do is bring your guys and put them behind the stone wall like mine. Now what I want you to do is that use your right hand button, and when you click on your unit,
Yeah.
just don't need to move them. Go to the stone wall. You will see different buttons. I mean, different colors show up, right? Yellow dots, green dots, yellow dots, right?
I gotta find this stone wall.
The stone
right
wall,
here.
right beside my guys, right? So as long as you have your guys highlighted,
Okay.
you will see the green dots, yellow dots, right?
Okay. I gotta go back. Sorry.
Okay, just click on your guy,
All right. Got it.
and then move your mouse cursor down without unhighlighting your guy. Got it? You got your guys highlighted still?
Yep. Yeah. I gotta
And
find
then-
the wall.
Then go to the wall. Just move your mouse cursor.
Yeah, I am. But I'm trying to find the wall again. I lost it. Sorry.
It's okay. Here, let me help you.
Yeah.
Did you find the wall?
Yep. Got it.
Okay. Now, you still have your guy highlighted?
I hope so. Yeah. I think so.
Now if you go behind the wall, just move your cursor around the wall. You
Yeah.
will see little yellow and green buttons show up, right? Little dots on the ground.
Yeah. I just see grayed out dots. So maybe I don't have them highlighted. Maybe I lost it.
Oh no, the gray dots are okay.
Okay.
Okay, so gray means that you're out in the open,
All right.
right? So that's not good.
Okay.
If you move your mouse close to the wall or behind the barrels, you see different colors show up.
Okay.
You see the different colors?
No. Oh yeah. Okay. I see it now. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So look, your mortar teams are firing all on its own and everything, so that's all good. All right? Okay. So highlight your guy again. Now you see the dots, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the dots are good. So the dots tell you what kind of cover you're in.
Okay.
And what you want to do is always be in yellow or green cover. General rule of thumb.
Okay. Got it.
If you
I'll
are
move it
in,
in. Yep.
right,
Yeah. I got the green, so I'm gonna move them there.
right. So anytime you see green, it means that you're good cover. Right? Perfect, and you got them jumping over the wall. That's awesome. All right.
Okay.
Right. So now you got green cover for all your troops. That's going to be really
Oh,
good
boy.
because
Terrible, this fucking game. Fuck
when
me.
somebody attacks, you got cover. You got it gives you extra protection,
Yeah.
right? Because obviously you're behind the wall. All right. So that's good. So in your second building, what I want you to do is build a build a Panzer Grenadier. That's the first guy
Yep.
in your second building, right?
Got it. I'm on the way.
Right, cool.
That's me dropping it.
Okay. Nice drop, Mike.
Thanks, dude.
Right, so if you look at what I've done while we were doing this, is that I've gone ahead and built something called caches. Right, so if you look at this spot over here,
Yeah.
and this spot over here. So one thing that
Munitions cache. Yep.
right, but one thing that we can do is that we can use our engineers, like yours and mine,
Yeah.
to build caches, and what that does is that it helps give you more resources. So if you look at your resource bar right now, you should see the numbers trickling up, right?
Yep.
What numbers they are. So the first one is called manpower, and that's for basically, giving manpower food and all that stuff, right?
Yep.
The second one, which looks like 3 bullets, is ammo.
Yep.
Right, so ammo is usually tied in with, like, if you want to upgrade something, like, if you click on one of your troops right now, your grenadiers. When you click on him, you'll see it highlighted. It says MG42 LMG. That's available, kind of like the one for the tank.
Regimental headquarters advise.
Let me know when you see that.
The Grenadiers or the Panzer Grenadiers?
Either one.
Okay, so I got the Panzer Grenadiers highlighted. Okay.
Cool. So if you look at the Panzer Grenadiers, they're gonna have two of them. It's either gonna be a Shrek. Oh, actually, it's only got one. It's only got Shrek. So
Yeah.
don't highlight them at all. But go to your Grenadier. I just want to show you your Grenadier.
Right Grenadier. Okay, hold on.
Now
Got it.
the other way that you can look for your troops is in the top right hand side.
Yep.
You see all your troops in a banner.
Yep.
Right. So you got your HMG, you got your mortar, you got your engineer, and then you now have right. If you click on the unit on the flag itself,
Yeah.
what they call the badge. If you click on the badge, it will actually highlight that unit. You don't have to go to it.
Okay.
Right? So if you click on him once, it'll highlight the unit. If you click on him twice, it will center on him. So if you ever want to find where a unit is,
Mm-hmm.
just double click on any one of those badges. So go ahead and try that.
Okay.
So
Got it.
if you double click on the mortar team right now, you should be going to the mortar team.
Yep. Got it.
Right? So go ahead and double click on the Grenadier itself. Right? So now you're centered, you can see he's firing at him, your mortar team is like bombing him and all that stuff, right?
Yep.
Fun stuff, he's gonna die. So on your Grenadier, click on your Grenadier and then you should see an upgrade on the
Yep.
right hand side. Click on that upgrade, that will add another machine gun.
Yep.
It's an MG42.
Yep.
But it's not the big heavy ones like the machine gun guys have. Actually, it is the same one, but these guys carry it, that's all. Okay, in the meantime, once you click on that, let it go. It'll take maybe like, I don't know, 30, 22 seconds or something to upgrade it. Right? So let it upgrade. And in the meantime, click on your main building and upgrade again. Okay? Okay, and then while that's going, get your Panzer Grenadier up to the wall again. And I want you to place him behind. Okay, how about this? Let's try placing your Panzer Grenadier behind the truck for cover. Make sure that you can see all the dots are green behind the truck. All four guys.
Run, you stupid hell.
Okay, and let's see how that works out. Because once you got these basics down, perfect, right? So now they're all behind cover. So if anybody shoots at them, now the only thing with Company Heroes is pretty realistic is that the cover is directional.
Yeah.
Right? So now you're behind the truck, right? Or behind it. If somebody attacks you from the south side, you're no longer going to be in cover. Right? So the direction counts a lot. Okay, so okay, let's wait for your next building. So these are really good troops. You wanna get these troops out, the Panzer Grenadiers. Usually get a couple of those, like 2 of the Panzer Grenadiers. Get 3 of the Grenadiers itself, right? The one that we upgraded. Right. Okay, so cool. No, 2 of those. You're building 2, so it's 3 now. You don't want 3 of those. So click on the portrait, and 1 of them will go away.
Any bombs?
On your Panzer Grenadier, you don't want to build 3 of those. Build 2 of those to start.
Okay.
Perfect. And then now click on another Grenadier squad out of that rectangle building.
That's a target-rich environment.
Yeah, I have something going on now. Okay.
So go ahead and
Okay, I'm bobbing right
bring
there.
all your troops up here, making sure that they are nice in cover. Right, yep, cool. With your new unit. Oh, excuse me. gonna let them come in, hopefully take the spot from us. Okay, so that we can have more time on this particular game. Alright, so your third grenadier is ready. Go ahead and push them up together. Good, they're all behind the walls. Perfect, behind the trucks. Okay, get this guy over there.
Not
The fighting has lowered the enemy down to 200 points.
Good. With your engineer, go ahead and build the other building. The third building. Cool.
Forward elements report an infantry unit lost.
These mortars are fucking killing us over here.
Yeah.
Oh, killing me.
Okay. Now, out of the other square building, the one that you got your Panzer Grenadier, I want you to go ahead and build a pack. The one on all the way on the right hand side.
Got it.
So
What
if
are
you look at this guy
fucking shit, where is
over here,
Yeah.
he almost
Oh,
flanked you.
Fuck.
And the reason he almost flanked you is, if you notice, your arc did not cover that side over there. You see how his guys are like half of it is in the thing?
Yeah.
So you kind of got lucky with your positioning, right? They could have, like, if you're playing against like other players, like online and stuff, they would come in behind you and then
They're
flank your
stuck
guy,
in. Yeah.
right? Okay, we'll play one more time.
You sure? I don't know.
No.
I
This
want
is
you to
good.
play with the other guys too.
They're struggling to win.
Okay. Yeah, well, their games end, so I want you to play with them. So we'll do one more. But
Trust me, Kevin, I play a lot. I
Yeah.
have more than enough time in.
All right.
But like,
Yeah, I appreciate it, but I don't. I want you to be able to spend some time playing with them.
Aye.
So.
I will.
Oh, we got all day.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I
right.
don't. I have maybe like another hour or so.
Good. So we want to spend good use of your hour.
Okay.
And this is good use of your hour. So we'll do the same thing again. This time we'll do position so that you start at the same position so that we don't have to worry about that aspect of the game just yet.
Okay.
Right. In the meantime, let me go get some coffee and pee. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
do that, please. Go ahead. Let me check on
on. That.
Sure. Open the right side over there. You'll see all the stuff.
Okay.
Where's the trash, Mike?
Garage.
Mike, I gotta borrow a mug.
Sure, right above the Keurig. You gotta lower the,
The enemy
yeah.
to 75 points.
Come on! What the hell? This ridiculous.
Good game, gents.
Good game, man. I actually played very poorly this fucking game.
Are you guys ending now? You guys finished?
Oh, just about done with our game.
Yeah, you should let Dan play in the next game. I'll watch. I think I'll just watch.
No, because it's okay because
I'm leaving anyway.
yes.
But Dan can take Steve's spot.
True.
And I can watch the game.
I have half and half. It's in the refrigerator. Right door.
They only have 10 points remaining.
Love me some JP4s. Ooh. Nice job, man. Wasn't it?
Kevin, you gotta play another one because this wasn't convincing for me at all to win.
Dan doesn't buy the victory.
I mean, like, you know, not enough cursing. You guys didn't stretch yourself.
Well, Eric's still in the
Yeah, Eric's
learning
like used to the
stage.
environment. Yeah. He's getting used to. It's like,
He's not. No, but seriously,
all right, Kevin.
there's no substitute for learning, by doing. So you can
Yeah, but
watch the
Dan,
game.
if they're playing another game, I want you to join. I don't.
No, there's 4 of them. Steve is playing another one, right?
Alright.
No, I have to
Oh,
leave.
Steve's
I have
done?
to leave. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
done.
okay. We'll do a
I
3v3.
think you should join. Why don't you join us?
No. Kevin, seriously. We'll do one
Alright,
more.
gents.
One more, and then they can. They'll do a
I got to
3v3
go.
because.
Okay,
Alright, go.
dude.
See you
Thanks
later.
for playing.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Happy
I'll
day
be
after
back
Thanksgiving.
this evening if anybody else wants to play.
It depends on whether Maggie wants to have sex. If not,
Ah.
I'll play.
Well,
Alright,
you got
guys.
watchers.
Have fun.
Any critiques soon? Mike?
All right, Kev. So let's do the same thing again.
All right, we'll do one more, and then.
Yeah.
I'll take it in a second. Do you want coffee or anything like that? I have a bunch of different Keurigs. I have some flavored.
All right,
So
we'll get that started so that while
Open
they
the right
change
door over,
that.
the door over there.
So the same. Do the same thing with the beginning build. Use
Yep,
HMG
just open it.
and then set up at the same spot again.
Okay.
Right. The HMG. So once now you got the HMG. Build one HMG. Usually what I do is I toggle. So I do one grenadier, one mortar team, 1 grenadier, 1 mortar team, and then a 3rd grenadier, and then that's it. Then I stop. So with that,
So you have 3 grenadiers and 2 mortar teams.
correct.
Okay.
And then your 1 HMG, right? So that is the perfect setup for securing one position, in my opinion.
Okay.
Right. So I don't want you to kind of like focus on like 2, 3 positions. Just focus on one position, cover that position well, because that's going to help you more, is to cover the position well, right?
So there's an ounce for 12 ounces, but if you just, are you cool with 10 ounces? So, that's not all we're going to. It's the sitting that does the job. Yeah, you think we have enough different flavors? It makes work seem. Yeah, so watching it, it was hard because I was playing my ass off. So, one of the things, the only thing I couldn't see is, it's hard for me to give you a lot because I didn't see, but it seemed like you even, at first I thought, when I came in and said, See, that was like the biggest thing we didn't roll by the AI, is if we don't have AT early. The thing is,
Just don't forget you're moving both of them. Excellent. Good. Just be careful moving this guy by himself, because he's not great at fighting if he's not set up. That makes sense, Kev?
Yeah.
So, but what you're doing now is perfect. Going behind cover, and then you're not set up yet. Don't forget to set up.
Yep.
Set up right away, so that you don't have to worry about.
Because they overlap and cover each other's weaknesses. So, like when it comes for strong, early, hardcore offense, like hitting hard.
Cool. Now, what you did was that you probably did not look for the green dots. So when you set up here, they're actually not in behind cover. If you notice, they're all out in the grassy knoll. I mean, all in the grass. So go ahead and reposition it so that all of them will have green dots behind the sandbag.
Yeah. But the only thing you have to worry about is, if you notice, I said I'm going to route soon because I knew it was going to happen. So you got to be ready so that if the OTW guy or guys route.
Now you're just hanging out.
Yeah, now I'm trying to get them set.
Correct. No worries. This is actually. Right, and then remember, like what I was saying is that you want to set them up so that. Yep, that's great.
There we go.
Yep.
Sometimes the AI is going to appear random. So sometimes what it is.
All right. Cool.
You know,
I should have known. Same thing again.
Okay. Hold on. Let's.
Excellent.
All right, we'll try this. So that's kind of what it is. Now, honestly, I thought you played well.
Now let's go ahead and put your mortar team where it needs to be.
I know you played well and everything like that. The biggest thing is there's a way to be semi-aggressive with your weapon teams, and also not at the same time risk losing that. And it's like it's almost like people say, oh, something's like
Good.
It's almost
Yes.
hard.
Now you're toggling. Now don't forget, after this, get your mortar team queued up.
And it comes with experience. So the only thing for you is, when you get into
Excellent. You bring your guy to the front lines.
the way you'll get that down.
Cool.
And that's actually one of the reasons why. What's that? And you look at it. It's almost like this is one of the reasons we keep playing this game, because there's so much nuances and things, and you can play it for a while and keep learning. Even Dan and I, Dan and I, Steve and Brian have probably played it the longest, but Dan and I constantly talk strategy, tactics, and like, what do you think of like this build or that build? Any way to potentially get advantage? What's the best way to use this unit versus that unit? You know, the one thing you got down pretty good is a lot of times when you fight down, you're in cover.
At front.
Yeah. So if there's cover available, so
Cool.
part of it is
So
just
put your second mortar team kind of sort of front of the, like by the first, but not exactly with them. And the reason you don't want to put them like so close together is remember how you played the last game and they put down like a enemy artillery barrage on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna, if you clump up together, they're gonna wipe them out.
So Panzer Grenadiers are awesome.
Excellent. That's a good spot. Now you're standing there, so don't forget to set them up with the arrow facing forward and all that stuff. The nice thing about mortar teams is that you can put them behind cover, right? So you can even put them behind a building or something, because since they fire an arc,
Yep.
you don't have to worry about.
They have that bundle grenade, which is phenomenal, and they have these STG 44s that can fire while they're moving. So the whole key with them is you want to assault, throw the grenade back.
So you don't have to worry about.
They're great at decrewing enemy weapon teams.
I'll
So
go to
if
another
you're
grenadier.
Good.
If I have 10
So now you got your 3 grenadiers, right?
Yeah, there are number three's on the way.
Gotcha.
Like
Cool.
concentrate and decrew your the enemy like anti-tank guns or the enemy mortars or whatever, and then that allows that armor to operate without any restriction. And even if you have to route your guys, if your armor's operating without any restriction and they can't carry your armor, they're done. I mean, you can really force them to route. And humans online are quicker to route than the AI is. The AI will sit there and kind of do stupid stuff sometimes, and it makes it tougher and not. Like sometimes the AI will stand a fight long and pathetic to win, but it also like ignores losses, right? And humans are really about preserving the units, running their day, right? So they'll route a lot faster.
Okay, cool. And now don't forget to bring your troops to the front line.
Come on, girl. You coming?
Yep, don't forget to bring your troop into the front line.
What I did. The heck, they're not moving. Let me do it again.
Yep, and then go ahead and upgrade to the next.
But you got a lot of
Okay,
basics.
now they're on the move. Upgrade to the next building.
See where Kevin's
Yep.
at, because Kevin hasn't played in probably like over 10 years. So you can
Got
see
it.
kind of like where Kevin's at. But now it's just a question, like what I suggest is you don't want it to be overwhelmed. So just like work on it in pieces. Like
Okay.
work on this, and then when you feel comfortable with it, you know, like for me the most enjoyable part of the game is actually early to mid, because I love infantry combat. Because infantry combat involves cover, different
It's a bit more
types.
nuanced regarding where.
The nuances, right?
Yeah.
I think Dan's more of an armor guy, and I don't mind armor at all. But to me, the end game with heavy armor, all the massive armor, it's different. Like then infantry kind of becomes like sighting and capping,
Right.
right? And that's the other thing.
So the next thing I want you to do is to build the building.
so that they can see, so they don't walk into ambushes when they get lit up.
Right.
Build that next building.
Got it. Second building.
Sure,
Yep.
It's right. You know what it is. It's right there in the right.
And then instead of building a Panzer Grenadier to start, I
Yeah.
want you to build a pack, anti-tank. Usually at this stage of the game, like once you get your guys out in secure position, you might want a pack so that a pack can defend against like vehicles coming in. Right,
So which one is this? The pack. Okay, I got the pack coming.
and then the pack is very, very similar to the HMG.
Yeah.
Direction, but you notice later on that the cone is a lot smaller, right? A lot tighter. It's not,
Yeah.
you know, like the HMG cone is like maybe 90 or 100 degrees, right?
Yep.
If you look at the arc. With the pack, the arc is maybe like, I don't know, 30 degrees, maybe.
Okay.
30, at the most 30 degrees or 20 degrees, somewhere there. But once it comes out, you'll know. So when it comes out, which is coming out soon, right, here it comes. They're pushing it from the side of the map. And once it's out, I want you to bring it to this position here, like behind the HMG.
Okay.
But face it in the same direction as the HMG, covering, like, you know, so if like a vehicle comes in, that pack would fire at the vehicle. Make sense?
Yep.
Right. So if you start right clicking and see, like, right click and hold, you'll see the cone, right? It's a lot tighter
Yeah.
than the HMG cone. Right. So set that up so that you can so that you're in line to get anything that's going to come off against the vehicles. In the meantime, go ahead and upgrade to the next building. Upgrade to the next level.
If we do it, I got you. That's what I'm gonna do. Do this and restrict them.
Oh, okay. So this right here is not good.
What's that?
It's too tightly clumped, and
It's too what?
It's too tightly clumped together.
Yeah.
So what they're gonna do is like they're gonna like put one of those big arty shells. So I want you to bring the pack. So you see the pack right now, it's not set up. It's kind of like what I was saying. Right. So you see how it's like facing downwards? It's not like your HMG set up. So go ahead and set the pack up. Just like I need the code. Perfect. Excellent. Right? So now I think that's a pretty good defensive setup. Now what I would do actually is put this guy like kind of like over here in an oblique angle.
Which guy?
Like your pack, put him behind the HMG at kind of like a oblique angle if you want to, right? So I think that's kind of like a better spot so that you have like good covering fire and all that stuff. All right. So back in your base, once you get that set up. Now don't forget to set it up because this is not set up yet. That's pretty good, right? So now I'm pretty confident that anything comes into range, I can take them out. Go into back to your base and build the next building. So let's get some tanks into play.
She went over to my daughters to watch a grandkid.
Cool. So while you're building this, go ahead and make some Panzer Grenadiers to the tune of 2. Remember how 2 is a good number for Panzer Grenadiers?
Okay.
Yep, go ahead and build 2 of those. Okay, so now with this building, go ahead and build a Panzer IV.
What do you think of the
Good.
Oscars?
There's pros and cons to them. So the big thing with Osmonds are they're mainly anti-infantry, but they have the armor of a tank, so they can take pounding, right? They also can shoot air down. So they give you a chance to shoot air like a 222, which is the scout car. But if you go with a P4 does good anti-infantry like an Osmond, but it can also handle enemy armor. So what a lot of people tend to do is they'll go a 222 scout car. That's the scout car with the Pack 40 building, and they'll do that. And then
Cool.
they'll like
now all the
so
three,
it's good against, against
all
infantry,
three
but you
of
gotta
your
be careful. You always want to fighting because it's very
Grenadiers.
fragile.
Yeah.
But if you look
Go ahead and
Ryan
upgrade them
uses it a lot,
with
and he's
the,
pretty good with it and everything.
The machine gun?
Yep.
And
all,
then a lot of people
all
say
three.
222.
I think you did one, but not the other two.
222 is it's got insane sight.
Oh, really?
So like when it vets up to 2 and 3, you can see super far. So if you bring it with your tanks, it allows you to see farther away. So a lot of people do 222s, and they're good at it. They shoot down air too.
Yeah.
So people do 222s. And
So now your tank is ready.
you see what I'm saying?
Go ahead and upgrade the machine gun on your tank.
Usually people who make Osprey are facing mostly infantry.
Yeah.
And it's big blobs, because the one thing that they do is it does good, it's rapid fire and it does area effect. So
Okay.
usually Ostwin is more situational.
Okay, now go ahead and
Like
bring it to the
good
front line
combo
and
is
put
if
it
you go
on the
Ostwin,
road, like right
You
here.
kind of have to go Stug, because Stug is better at anti-tank.
Yeah.
Ostwin's
Right.
better. You kind of need.
And
both
then
of
don't
them
forget
to
your
cover each
your
other.
second
But if you do,
thing
the
is
reason
done.
a lot of people do P4 is if you just get like 2 or 3 P4s, like you do 2 P4s, that they do both.
Yeah.
And and then a lot of times what you'll do is
Cool.
when you tech to 4, I don't know if you tech to tier 4, which is battle phase 3, go to tier 4. There's a weapon in there called the Brumbar.
Now a tank
That big
is also has directional.
And it's,
So like when it's so now like you see how you're on the road but not
and it
exactly
has
straight.
armor.
Yeah.
So what a
If
lot
you
of people
right
do is
click,
they
just
don't-
like you do your MG,
they'll
and
just
then
get 1 or 2 P4s,
put the
and
arrow
then you check
facing
to the
forward,
end game,
it's
to
actually
tier
going to
4,
face it
and then
forward.
you get
Perfect.
Bar,
Yeah.
and then you
The
get
reason
Panthers.
that helps is because if you got
Because
any
Panthers are
element
like-
that's
they're
firing
like sniper tanks,
against
they're
you,
like one
your
of the
frontal
ultimate,
armor is stronger than your
now,
side
now if you
back.
have tigers or elephants or anything like that,
Right.
here,
So
then
now
you go with that.
the other thing, let's
Yeah, but
start
it's-
doing
it's all
something
customized.
different. So in the meantime, why don't you upgrade to the next tier?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what commander you've been playing, so we can take a look at it afterwards. When we take the break for lunch.
Yeah.
Right? And then what I want you to do is the 3 grenadiers that you have, try doing this on your badge itself, the top ribbon thing.
Yep.
Click on click and hold shift, and then click on each one of those, all 3 of them.
Got it.
And what you can see is at the bottom, all 3 of them highlighted. Now you do a control group, just like you do in Blizzard games. So you control 1, control 2, whichever one. You know, if you remember how to do that.
Okay.
Right? So now, if you did, let's say, control group 1, then all your 3 grenadiers would have number 1s beside it.
Yep.
Right? So now on the left-hand side of the badge is 4 for basically your 4 units left in that company or in that unit. And then the number 3 in brackets, that's the control group that you're in, that company's in. So go ahead and control group your Panzer Grenadiers too.
So, Eric, you're going to want to be set up around here.
Right?
You want to cover that VP and that point to the left of it. Yeah,
So
there's a
now that
house
you
there
got
for
those
your
two,
HMG.
I'm pretty sure that your upgrade is complete. So go ahead and build the last building out of that.
And you want to do a fuel cache because Brian's going to do a munition
Glass building.
Yep, the final building that you haven't built yet with your engineers.
Got it.
So in the meantime, in that little mini map, the tactical map they call it, on the left-hand side, left bottom, you see I just sent a recon plane
Yeah,
to scout, see what's going on, right?
I did. Yep.
So you see they're gathering over there, kind of like waiting to do something.
Over here. Yeah, I see that. Yep.
So since the AI is not very good, I just put the lowest level AI.
Yep.
And the reason, so I had them take one VP, and then we took the other VP, and then we left the other one neutral. So that way, there's no, we can basically draw this out as long as we want. Okay, so now the recon. Your tank is
Okay.
So let it now. Get your tank in and do Control A on this guy. You see your tank? Just do A over here. Right? Shh. Got it?
Got it.
There you go. Now you're gonna kill those guys. Nope. You got out. No, nice shot. Boom. Dead. Okay. Alright, so go ahead and position your tank back in the forward firing position. Right, so now it's facing like its ass backwards, so that if anybody, like if they have other tanks, right, and then just put it like in the middle of the road. Perfect. Cool. Alright. Now you got the last building up and running. Go ahead and build a Panther. Right, and then queue up a Panther and a Brumbar. So the second one first, and then the first one coming up second. You should have enough resources for both. So you can click on the other one on it too.
Nah, I don't have enough for the Bombar, but the Panther's
Okay.
on it.
Alright, cool. So we'll work on that one first. I want you to see the difference in all the vehicles and what they do. Right, so that way you'll understand what they do. So Panzer IV is basically a utility tank. It's an all-around tank that does well for almost every situation. However, they're not the best, they're not the worst.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
OG type of person.
Panther is it's a late war tank. The Panther. Hang on a sec. Let me set this up real quick. It's a late war tank, so it's one of the better tanks to have around outside of like the Tiger, Tiger II, that kind of stuff. Actually, it's actually probably better than the Tiger as far as mobility and all that stuff too.
All right, here comes the Panther.
Here comes the big guy. So why don't you put the big guy? Oh, look, he's got this. Go ahead, take the big guy and kill that thing. Just A, and then left click onto the thing. Here it comes. Boom, done.
Done.
Yep. Alright, good. So don't forget to upgrade the machine gun on the Panther. Alright, you can just leave him there.
If you can, Eric.
Now the thing
Tap
is,
that.
the cool thing is this. You know how like typically like in real engagements, the infantry always goes behind the tanks for cover?
Yeah.
You can actually do that. So if you highlight one of your Panzer Grenadier and you put it behind the tank, it actually has the green dots, which is the best cover. You know, of course, once you move the tank, it's going to go out of cover. Okay. Now, one thing that I want you to do is, you see this guy? He has three out of 4 guys left, right, in the company.
Yeah.
So I want you to go home. If you click on T on this particular unit, or just click on the route button, and he's going to go home. Right. Once he gets home, you want to reinforce him with a new guy, a fresh guy.
See now what you grant.
Okay. And then you should have enough resources now to get a
If you're going to
Brumbar.
park a unit to sight for your HMG, you're better off parking a Pio. It has a better vision range. So you see this guy right here?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike wasn't talking to you.
You're better off.
Officer has reported for duty.
So Kevin,
Yeah.
oh, not enough resources? Okay.
No.
Then go ahead and click on the one that's in the home base, that one Grenadier, and then you should see a plus. Go ahead. Yep, got it. So once he's full, go ahead and go back up to the front line again. Okay. Now here's one thing that I want you to do is with your engineers, go ahead and build a bunker. So if you click on the engineer, there's a B in the middle, there's a shield. Click on the shield and then click on the bunker. And then build a bunker in your base. Okay, good. While that's going, why don't you bring your grenadier up to the front line? Cool. And then whenever you're ready for the broom bar, go ahead and build one of those.
Still not ready yet.
Okay. Are you short of... Oh, wait a second. What number are you? On the very right-hand side, there's a number. Are you like 85 or 100? Or
99 out 100.
Okay, so you're 99 and 100. We gotta kill something. So there's a population cap in this game,
Okay.
right? So what it means is that you have too much,
Yeah.
your pop cap. So let's go ahead and okay, why don't I show you?
For
Okay,
18.
why don't I show you how to bombard? Okay, so if you click on your mortar team, right, and then you see at the bottom there's a B, a barrage.
Yeah.
Okay, click on the barrage, and then you see a circle come out, right?
Yes.
Okay, place that circle on your own guys, like right here, because you need to
Which guys am I?
Use your mortars on the HMGs if you can.
on your own units. I just want to show you how it works.
On the HMGs?
No, on these guys, on this cluster of people standing around,
Okay.
right? And then once you click on it, and then you start firing.
I'm gonna bomb my own guys?
Yes, because you need more population. So if you kill your own guys, you got population. Okay, that didn't do much because they're behind cover. And they will complain to you that you're shooting your own guy.
Yeah.
Okay, now click on the other unit, the other mortar team, and do the same thing. Right? And then there's a cooldown. Good. Is he cursing at you now?
Oh yeah, they're happy with it.
They're not happy.
Supply hub getter is ready for
Oh yeah, here it comes. Oh. Oh dear.
Yep. So keep going, rotate the other guy. So what you want to do is, with this barrage capability, is that if it's the perfect use is when your HMG pins guys down. So pin is when the guy like kind of like falls on the ground and he starts like crawling and stuff because he doesn't go very far very fast. Right. So what you want to do is you want to pin him down. Go ahead and just keep firing on those guys. There you go. Now we'll get rid of people. Yep, both of your mortar squads, just have them do it. It's actually good practice.
Yeah.
secure weapons. Prepare for combat.
And keep rotating them until that's me. That's me putting smoke down. Don't worry, they'll get hurt just the same.
Disembark!
Wow.
Light vehicle destroyed.
Now a broom bar is really good against infantry in buildings,
Pick up that one yet.
and that's
It's still 98. They're still 98.
yeah.
All right, we're in trouble. I lost my.
Oh, look, there's a big guy over here. Okay, bring your tank. Bring the other tank, both tanks, and go kill this guy. You see this guy?
Which guy? Up there?
Yep. Both your tanks. Yep. Both tanks. So not that one over here. Not this one over here. You need to kill this guy. This guy is a threat right now.
There's another tank.
Just reinforce.
Excellent. Okay. Okay, so let's bring these guys back into a defensive posture over here, because you don't want them to be out in the open, even though they're, you know, even though they are okay, do you have enough right now to build a broom bar?
98 still.
You're still at 98?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know. I keep bombing these things.
Well, okay, so you don't want to leave your tanks out in the open like this.
Yeah, okay.
You want
I'll
to
bring them back.
bring them back together with...
Alright.
Okay, we're in trouble. Because they're gonna keep bleeding us hitting my truck. See how close they are?
Okay, that should have relieved some of your...
Yeah. Yeah, I can build the bomb bar. Building now.
Cool. Go ahead and build a broom bar.
Got it.
Cool.
Shit, I'm so far away from a second swear.
Cool. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Get your engineer, who's now in the base.
Yep.
One of the things that your engineer can do is that it can repair your vehicles. So if you click on your engineer and then right click on your tank, it will actually go to your tank and repair it.
Okay, got it.
Yep, so go ahead and repair them both to full health.
So I want to upgrade the machine gun on the one I just cranked out?
Yes. Typically, if you have enough resources, go ahead and upgrade all of it. All of them. It's probably, you know, it doesn't hurt.
Okay.
and then bring him to the front line too. And then we're gonna do a death charge after this. We're gonna do like the charge of the light brigade. It's not for me to question why. Cool. Alright, so I want you to kind of, with your broom bar alone, here, let me do a scan real quick. But with your broom bar alone, oh, here comes a tank. So let's see if we can, here, why don't you go ahead and attack with your 2 tanks, go for it. Kill him!
Kill him hard.
Kill him hard! Boom!
Whoa, bad.
Okay, cool. So he's like really dead, right? So go ahead and repair. You see that symbol above your broom bar,
I'll repair your
right?
tank.
It says that
Eric.
it's the engine got critically damaged.
Yeah.
So although it's got a lot of health, it's not gonna move very fast. Good, that's nice attack. Now
If you
got
can,
it.
Eric, build a bunker and upgrade it to a medic by my BGHQ. Because we're overloading it. It's only got 3 repair guys. So when 2 guys use it this much, we need so just not right next to it, but
Alright,
a little
Kevin.
bit behind it.
Let's go kill him. Okay, attack, move. Remember, all 3 of you guys. A, click on here. A, click on here. A, left click on there. And all 3 tanks. Let's go kill them.
Where do you want me to send them now?
Right here.
Okay.
I'll soften them up with some arty.
On my way.
There you go. Yeah, if you do A, then you attack whatever is.
Yeah, just like where your Gren is standing. The one with 3 men.
There you go. Now you look at the broom bar. He's gonna shoot a big one. Boom.
Nice job. Your tank is the most likely to survive that without a problem.
Okay. You go ahead and click on 3 of them and then go A in the back of the base.
100 points remain. Reorganize the assault. Support gun, ready for action.
Your last Panther. Don't forget to get him shooting.
Jagertigers have arrived on the front. Paratrooper covering barrage has begun. Drive the attack. Infantry trooper lost.
Oh.
That was good. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was
So
really good.
so basically, I just wanted. That's the whole gamut of, well,
Yeah.
not all of it, but there's a large portion of your basic game. Is that, and the flow is kind of like the same.
Now upgrade the bunker
You want to
to
basically
medic.
take a position, kind of like fortify it. Now, what you'll find is that in time, what's going to happen is that there's going to be a lot more fluidity, because
Yeah.
hanging out in one position and not moving is just going to tell the enemy that they're going to target all your artillery on you,
Yeah.
right? So you typically want to move around a little bit more, but
Yeah.
it's a good start, because what happens is you want to move your fortification or your defenses from position to position,
Yeah.
right? Even your
Yeah.
defenses, you kind of like just move it around. And then your tanks, you typically, as with everything else, you don't want anything to be out there by itself.
Thanks, dude.
So you would have, the best case is combined arms, right? Like Mike and I always like combined arms. So
Yeah. Yeah.
what you want to do is, like, what I set you up with was, like, you have an HMG to kind of like suppress the units. You got a mortar team to kind of like kill them, basically. And then you have a pack gun, which is the anti-tank gun, to take care of any of the tanks that may come your way, right?
All
And
right.
sometimes they won't kill them, but they'll just like set them so that they'll run away, like they'll back off the attack. And eventually, once you get your armor, which is your Panzer IV, your Panther, and so on, then you can start pressing the attack with that. And then eventually, you will be proficient enough with your infantry that you can actually spearhead most of your attacks with infantry.
I'm gonna lay smoke on that point so you can take some.
Okay. Great. Thank you, Dan.
This
All
is
right,
protection.
so let's get back out here, and then what I'm going to do.
Yeah, you can send me a tape with that.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
let's stop that. Good idea.
So this is probably my last. Unfortunately, I have to break.
Okay, no worries. Yep.
But I want to thank you for all the help today. Thank you very much.
No problem, Kev. Hang on a sec. And I'll send it to you on email.
Okay.
Yep. And then at least then you have the URL to go rewatch it if you would
Yeah, I
like.
can even save it too.
Right. Well, in this particular game itself, if you want to watch what you did,
Yeah.
if you
I could
click on,
save replay.
yep, exactly.
Alright, save it. Done. Saved.
Cool.
Good.
And the timing is just right. It's almost 1, right?
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. I have to take the break for lunch, and I thank you guys for allowing me to play today. Thank you, Dan, especially.
Oh, anytime, Kevin.
Yep.
No problem. We juiced straws and Dan lost. Nah, just teasing.
Sorry,
You know,
Dan.
No.
you're always welcome.
But now I think you can play some with you guys, and I do have other things I have to do after lunch. So, I guess I'll see you guys at volleyball, right?
Yep, volleyball is on the 10th.
On the 10th, yeah. Cool. All right. Very good.
Sounds good.
All right, everybody, have a very good weekend.
Yep, you too, Kev.
Thank you.
Okay. 16 fuel for my JT. Don't forget to upgrade that bunker up front, Eric, with an HMG.
Not right now.
Okay. By the way, did you notice the difference with our? You notice the difference with the extra medic bunker?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's a nice tactic.
It's worked extremely well for me. I should probably start doing that.
Your tanks are healed.
Okay. Okay, I'll start making a push soon.
Jagdtiger, ready for
Jagdtiger out.
Good.
We are suffering heavy losses. 50 points remain. Major, target is target fire. Combat patrol. Enemy armor. Engage with secure. Machine gun fire. Enemy movement. On the flank. Vehicle destroyed. Prepare to execute. Commando, go! Go! Use power flares! Engage target advance. Enemy down! Major, charge in. Keep that target. Knock down again. Rider forward. Taking fire! Stand ready! Quickly, stand! Right, right! An officer has reported for duty.
Just watch this guy, Eric. He's on the ice, and if you break the ice, he'll
Oh, I did not know that.
yeah, it'll sink.
That's the thing. Okay.
Can you move that forward, Eric? I can't maneuver my J tag. Thank you, man. See how it 2 shots everything? Did you see that, man?
Under fire! Achtung, be ready! Deploy! Deploy, damn it! Get it out of here! Execute command. Enemy flanking us! Ceasefire! His place!
I wanted to ask you a question. Is your gunsmith open today? Oh, okay. So you guys don't do smithing over there in Houston? Uh-huh. Gotcha. Okay. Are you guys pretty busy today? I just wanted to bring something over. I wanted to get a muzzle brake on the big stuff, but I wanted kind of you guys' opinion on it. Okay. Alright. Sounds good. I might do that if I get some time today. Alright, thanks, Shane. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Oh! Stewart? Me? Stewart? Beat the JT.
An officer is taking the field for duty.
Butcher guy, don't go too far out.
Damage estimates show the enemy at 300 points. Supply half-track is in action. Standing by for setting of command post. Onwards, let's move.
They're like the roaches.
into the headquarters building. Contact! Infantry! They're relocating. Come on. Go! Get out of here! Reversing fire! Take the position! Move! Go! Send over! Attack! Tiger ready. Position!
Thank you, dude. Your Tiger is just munching.
Artillery cover has begun. Push your assault. Achtung, bitte. Prepare all weapons.
What's your Tiger? Oh man, I gotta get my guy away from your P4s. Keep blocking my JT. See, look at it spinning. Yeah, because P4s are usually very mobile. I mean, we're winning, so it doesn't really matter.
See how I backed up my thing to get away from you, and all your guys came back with me?
The problem is, I can tell you right now, you're moving all your guys in one group.
So just as an FYI,
Seriously, each armor should have its own number. So if you have 3 guys roped and you go remove back up, what they do like this, they do this because they collide into each other.
Okay.
So just as a good thing is put each armored group on its own thing. And I'm not saying it for any other reason than it'll make your life a lot easier too.
We lost a gun crew. A gun crew has been lost. Enemy fire.
Your Tigers should be healed.
Yep.
Hey folks, this is Bob from Fire Mountain Outdoors. Today we're taking a look at a couple of products that I was able to purchase on Amazon.com. What we have here today is
I'll heal your 1P4, dude.
this piece right here. And we also have the Strike Industries Fat Comp. This is the Comp 02.
Supply half-track is in action. Standing by for setting of command post. House of fire!
So your guys all healed.
Panzer Fusiliers reporting for action. Protect from flank! Stand fast! Stand fast!
spot for me. If you keep spotting for me, that IS-2 is dead.
Has been converted to the headquarters building. The fighting has lowered the enemy down to 200 points. Artillery cover has begun. Push your assault. Prepare for explosion. Stand. Eyes up. Ready. Attack. Taking up. Taking action. Stand ready. Move out. Go.
I was thinking we'd do lunch after this. And we... Did you see the JT? Did you see what the JT to that?
No, I don't think I do.
It was the big dino.
Oh.
Did I not close something? Is it why it's beeping?
You hear beeping?
Yeah. Does your fridge beep when it just close all the way?
Oh, that could be it. No, it looks closed.
You got excited, you lost your spot, now you're gonna claim a new spot. You're like, damn, that's bad choice.
all fear the Jagd Tiger. You're like, I don't want Joe to feel bad, but it's a shame we're not going to get to see all that stuff this year.
That's the.
All the stuff in the Bovington.
Oh, yeah. It is.
I'll tell you, I get 2 Vet 5 stern piles, Dan, with the upgrade. It's just like, just give me a couple seconds repair.
Yep. It is quick.
It's hard to get them that high though. See how many guys, Eric, we have over at the BGHQ? That's where all this stuff is great.
Continue the push. They are now at 100 points. Ready yourself. Follow me. Ready for combat. This is what they're trained for. Covering barrage has begun. Drive the attack. to 75 points. Ready for action. Prepare yourself. Target that infantry! Achieve veterancy level! Assemble to ready. The target takes us into enemy lines. Engage will be immediate. Simon, ready the gun. Squad is back to full strength. Defending your position. Keep your heads down! Left to close infantry! Fire! Making effective fire! Move to capture! Move to capture! Get to mark! Take the flank! Carrying out full. They are down only to 50 points. And engage their armor. Jump! Hold position! Go! Stand! Ground secure! Fire support! Move back! Target field engaged! Target down! Enemy movement! On the right! Go! Go! Fall back! Follow me! Under suppression! Falling! Move! Aufgepasst! Fallback position upgrade ready. Fallback position set. All units confirmed. Storm the position! Get out of here! Prepare for taking effective fire! Follow me! Stand on and fire! Just fire! Move! Fire! Get moving! Good to trading.
Did you see the final score?
Yeah. Cease action. The battle has been won.
That got dicey there for a bit. But yeah, so just like not a criticism, but you were asking me. But that's something I noticed. So with vehicles, especially tanks, it's dangerous in that the pathing in the game sucks. So trying to move them as a group so confuses them. They get confused easily, and what you start getting is guys going like this, or like what'll happen is they'll get blocked, and then it tries to go around, like it'll drive into the enemy to try to go a different route. And you know, like Blizzard games and certain companies have excellent pathing. This is right when you agree. Has to be one of the worst I've ever seen. You know what's cool? Since nobody else is on the phone, we don't have to do Skype anymore.
Unknown? Oh yeah, they're all good. One of the worst parts I have is I don't group too much, and I know I should. It's one of my biggest problems.
Matter of fact, let me do this. I just killed the call.
Yep.
You don't group at all? Is that what you meant?
I group some, but nowhere near as much as I should. I only group a little bit. Like, not